Hey there. Been a little bit. Oh, I'm just gonna lay down here while I do this. Oh, this is quite comfy actually. I should do this more often. Anyway, just thought I would give a quick little update since it's been a little bit, week and a half, 2 weeks since my last video. Main reason for that was because I think I might have just alluded to it in my descriptions of my previous videos that I was kind of getting fatigued and tired. So I did a deload after my last set of training videos, and obviously deloads are boring, right? So I didn't film any footage for that because I thought there's no need for it. And so the other thing with the subject of this video is that I wanted to touch on and let you guys know is that I'm starting a new program. I am using a kind of general all-purpose powerlifting training program that was designed by our lovely favorite Dutch powerlifting teen mutant boy, Benjamin MacIntyre. So thanks for designing that, Benji, and giving it free to everyone. I thought also just in lieu of me feeling pretty tired and down on all that stuff, I thought, maybe doing a bit of a change, trying something new will kind of give me a bit of a boost. It's nice to kind of give other things a go every now and then, right? So yeah, thank you for that, Benjamin. So I think you're subscribed to my channel or follow me. If not, what the hey, man? I don't care. But yeah, in any regard, thanks a lot. So I started doing that this week. I just finished my third day. That's why I'm looking all sheened and moist and stuff. Yeah, it's starting to get pretty warm out here. The summer weather is starting to come around. It's not even that warm outside, like maybe like around 20 or early low 20s. But yeah, in here in the I almost spoke in Dutch. The shed, not the townhouse. It's a fair bit warmer in here. It's probably like mid 20s, I would say, in here to like higher 20s or so in here. Like it warms up like a sauna in here. So once summer starts rolling around, like I'm gonna be boiling as usual. I was actually working up quite a sweat today. So yeah, I might start going back and training at the gym that I work out more frequently, especially in regards to the training program that I'm doing with Benjamin, because there's calling for particular accessory work with machines and stuff like that, with legs, for example. And yeah, as you can see, I don't, this crap shit. I have like some dumbbells. That's my vacuum cleaner. Where the heck am I going here? That's my poster. Where they go? Yeah, that's all I have. That dumbbell rack and easy curl bar and Olympic barbell. And this cable pulley stack with a stuff on it attachment. So what is available to me in terms of variations and options for training is decent for a home training thing, and especially strength training and all that. But it's limited. But luckily enough, I work as a fitness instructor at a gym. So if every now and then when I want to add in specific things to my program or whatever, try different stuff, I'll go down to the gym where I work out and do my training there. And especially in the summertime, like I just said, because it gets super hot. I'm going to move up here because I'm being a lazy butt. So, but yeah, anyway, so I believe I said so, but I'm on I just finished my third session of the training program. It's a 5-day schedule. So it's 1 day more than, well, I guess that's not true. I've kind of done 4 to 5 days with my previous training outlines that I've made for myself. But usually the 5th day is like super short. I do maybe 1 or 2, max 3 exercises. That's about it. It's just a very short day, just getting in a little bit of extra work. Usually just some dumbbell pressing or whatever if I go to the gym. Just a little bit of extra frequency for the bench. And speaking of which, that program is going to increase the frequency of the benching. I've usually been doing about 3 days a week, give or take. last few weeks I was dumb and forgot to do it. So I was kind of more so doing 2 just because of being rushed and tired and out of time and everything. But I digress. But now the frequency is going up to, I believe it's 4 days a week, 4 or 5. Yeah, I think it's 4. So that's gonna up the frequency a bit. And also, I'm starting with squatting the first day of the training program. So that's something I had thought of doing for a while because my squat has just been in the dumps for so long now, and I really need to get out of that. And that was one of the things I was thinking of trying, was putting my squat at the front of the program, because usually my squatting sessions, my heavy squatting sessions would always be at the end of the week, and I usually feel either really good or just totally drained and trash, and it's usually the latter more than the former. So and the squatting frequency is also up by 1 day. So now I believe I'm doing squatting 3 days a week. And then there's also more leg accessory work spread out through that program. I should probably stop rambling and talking about the program too much, because if you want to find out more of the specifics about it, Benjamin MacIntyre on YouTube, he made a video on that program that he released for free. So if you want to try it too, if you want to see what it's all about and everything, you can go to his channel, check out his vid, give a little plug for him there. You're welcome, Benjamin. And you can try that program too. So far, it's seeming pretty cool. I'm liking it. Like I said before, it's a welcome change, kind of spice things up a bit. I have been this whole week since I started the program, still been feeling really low energy and definitely a lot weaker. I usually find when I do deloads that I feel that way after doing it. Maybe I need to do my deloads better or something like that. But I've just been kind of more or less following the Wendler style approach. But usually pretty much all the time after I do a deload, and especially if I've been feeling really, really crappy before, like it carries over into my first week of training or so. I just feel I have to get back into the swing of it a bit. So the first couple days of my program, they went okay. My first day I did it at the gym that I worked at, which I'll probably do regularly for that, because then I can do leg extensions, for example, which is part of that program. And I know I can customize and do my own sort of things with that too, and I might do it in the future. But I thought, hey, leg extensions, I haven't done those in a really, really long time. It's got to been years since I've done leg extensions in a program. Not since, I think, before I even started training for strength, when I was doing more so, health and bodybuilding style of training, upper lower splits, all that kind of stuff. So it's cool to, try other things, right? And, because sometimes you get tunnel vision, right? And you gotta get stuck in a mode, and especially with what I have here, you can kind of get stuck in a mode and you don't branch out enough, which can sometimes be to your detriment. So I think this whole program, it's going to be a nice sort of change of pace and a kick in the pants, so to speak, to hopefully influence some more gains and progress in my strength training. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and it's been going well so far. And I believe today, as I said, I just did my third one. I'm starting to feel my edge and my energy come back. So I'm trying to take it one session at a time. I'm not the best with measuring RPE, because frankly I've never really cared before for using it. But I'm always open-minded and willing to try new things, and especially when it comes to training some of that, because like I've said before, I don't have all the answers and nobody else does either. So I'm still kind of trying to get a feel for all that stuff. The program that I have, it kind of calculates out rep ranges. Yes, it gives the rep ranges, obviously, but like the percentage, the intensity of the weights. So if I'm feeling good, then I'll do that prescribed thing. But if I'm feeling really crappy or whatever, like really, really bad, and I just want to make sure that I don't overtax myself too much, then I've like backed off like a little bit just to have something that's still going to give me a challenge for how I'm feeling at that moment, but not burying myself, because as I've said, I'm trying to get myself back on it. And I'm hoping that after this first week, the adaptations will start to build, and then I'll get into the swing of things. Yeah, and with squat being on the one day and then deadlift the other, that's also a huge change for me, because usually I do deadlift one day and then like a squat accessory right after, and then vice versa on another day. So they're fairly split apart. So that's something that I have to adapt to and get used to, and being mindful of my lower back fatigue, because that'll be the thing that will really set me back if things go funky with that. So again, I'm just trying to kind of go through it as easily I can, pushing myself and challenging myself where I can, but not letting my ego take over too much and always push myself, because that's always my biggest problem. I always want to push myself really, really hard, and it can work great sometimes in the short term, but then it can kind of screw me over in the longer term when the fatigue starts to mount up too much and too fast. So, which is also I think what happened with me recently, with all this stuff, like I said, with pushing pull-ups and stuff like that, and just like overall volume and intensity and stuff like that. So, and I think this program also kind of helped me to be more mindful of that. And so this is all a great sort of learning experience for me and something new to try. So look forward to that. Yeah, I haven't uploaded anything, and I wanted to get this update out first before uploading any training footage, so then there'd be a bit of a explanation as to what's going on with that. But yeah, I probably won't upload anything for the first couple of days, because like I've said before, I'm trying to be more conservative with my uploads and only upload things that I think have at least some worth. If it's things they're not feeling that great that day or whatever, just kind of pushing through it, nothing crazy or whatever, then I don't know, I don't want to just upload just for the sake of uploading and just throw stuff out there, so if the energy is good in there, and I think it's something at least somewhat worthwhile, then I'll upload it and everything. So yeah, this is all journey, right? I'm not having any delusions of getting massive or whatever on any of these platforms and stuff like that. I just want to upload my footage, keep track of it, and then, as I've said before, hopefully influence and inspire some people to get into this stuff as well. So I'll try and upload what I can, because this whole upload schedule, the training schedule, it's going to be different than how I've done it before. So a lot of the stuff, it's a bit more maximal and technique focused. So everything's not going to necessarily be, whoa, epic crazy, big rep PRs and single PRs, all that kind of stuff, So I'll try and upload what I can, but like I said, I don't want to just flood stuff just for the sake of doing it. So I'll try and upload what I can, and then, on the side as much as I can when the opportunity arises and stuff, I'll do more chatty videos, music recommendations, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, this video is almost 15 minutes long. God dang it, I always want to make them short, but they never end up being. So that's what's happening moving forward. So expect that. See you guys soon.